Hey there, West Michigan. Thanks for watching 13 Plus. I'm meteorologist Michael Behrens. It has been a cool into the week after some snow pushed into West Michigan, and we're not done with the snow yet as we head into the weekend. Lake effect snow developing across the region tonight and will continue into the day Saturday. However, there has been some peaks of sunshine out there, like this one from yesterday. Mike got this view over in Grand Haven with the waves crashing up over the pier there. Beautiful view with those fiery orange skies behind it. Of course, we always love to share these weather photos here at 13 on your side. You can send them to me on social media. Meteorologist Michael Behrens on Facebook and at Mike Behrens WX on the X, Twitter, Instagram, and Threads. Temperature out there Friday below average across the region. 29 in Grand Rapids, 32 Muskegon, 31 Holland. Should be around 34 this time of the year, but that 29 was a bullseye with our forecast. Told you 29 hit 29. 5 out of the last 8 days inside 3 degrees were bullseyes in our forecast. Speaking of temperatures, tomorrow going to be about the same as today. That's why 13 weather ball is lit up in green as no changes foreseen. But with those lake effect bands pushing in tonight, blinking bright with rain and snow in sight.
The 13 on your side weather ball, sponsored by LaFontaine Ford Grand Rapids.
And we're keeping an eye on temperatures tonight that are going to get kind of chilly out there. We're expecting teens by sunrise on Saturday. We're seeing temperatures already down into the 20s out there. Some lake effect snow being reported in Holland and South Haven at this hour. Temperatures will continue to fall tonight as winds pick up coming in from the northwest. Winds already gusting as high as 25, 26 miles per hour on the lakeshore. Those gusts will spread more inland as we head through tonight and into tomorrow. Going to be kind of a breezy, windy weekend across the region. The hour-by-hour wind forecast here shows gusts staying around 20 plus across the region between now and Saturday afternoon. These will pick up to 30 and 40 plus by Saturday night and into Sunday. Windy conditions continue throughout the day Sunday before finally backing down some as we head through Sunday evening and into the start of this coming week. As far as what we're looking at on the satellite radar picture out there, already seeing those bands of lake effect snow pushing in across the region. Bands of lake effect will continue through tonight and into the day tomorrow as those winds continue to kick up the snowfall across the region. The hour-by-hour forecast here shows lake effect chances continuing through tonight. They will be around into tomorrow morning as well. Highest impacts in terms of snowfall accumulation likely to be along the immediate lakeshore, Allegan County down to Kalamazoo, and then up toward US 10. The chances for the southern half start to back down as winds shift through Saturday afternoon, but we could still see more snowfall up toward US 10 before snow chances finally come to an end as we head into your Sunday. As far as what we're looking at for snowfall totals, could pick up around 1 to 2 inches out there by the time this is all said and done. Best chances for that will be in that bands from Ottawa County to Allegan, Kalamazoo, and in towards South Haven, and of course up along US 10, and portions of Newaygo County and Oceana County have the best chances of seeing those accumulations. Here's what we're looking at for your Saturday. Temperatures out there hanging around in the 20s with breezy conditions and lake effect snow a possibility. We'll see temperatures mid-20s in our northern counties with more mid-20s from Grand Rapids down toward Kalamazoo. 13 on your side, 10-day outlook. Temperatures rise as we head through the weekend. We'll be in the 20s on Saturday, but 30s return as we head into Sunday. Temperatures continue climbing into the week ahead with almost 50-degree temperatures back by Wednesday when rain pushes through. Falling temperatures by next weekend as a little bit of snow becomes possible, but then we're back to the 40s by the end of the 10-day. New this week, the Federal Emergency Management Agency, or FEMA, has been making disaster assistance available for those impacted by the August tornadoes last year, which included severe storms and flooding here in West Michigan. 13 on your side's Nate Belt tells us how you can get the assistance you need.
The process to receive FEMA assistance started within hours after the storm struck last August.
We did declare an emergency pretty much right away when this happened.
That declaration then went from Kent County to the state and then on to the federal level, all culminating in financial assistance finally becoming available this week.
Just a little bit above $30,000 per person.
So who is eligible? Kent County Emergency Management Coordinator Matt Grosser says that if you had damage to your home covered by your insurance, you likely won't be able to get FEMA funds. But if you did have to pay out of pocket for repairs, you'll want to fill out an application.
If you had, a bunch of trees down on your property that required contractors to come in with heavy equipment and remove, and your insurance company indicated to you at the time that that was not, part of what you were covered for, then this may be able to help reimburse some of those costs.
Now, additionally, people affected by the severe storms and the tornado last summer are getting an extension on filing their taxes. The IRS announcing they're offering relief for people who live in any area designated by FEMA. This includes several counties in Michigan, including Ionia and Kent here in West Michigan. Individuals and households that live in affected counties or have businesses there qualify for relief. The new deadline gives affected individuals until June 17th to file their taxes. And it may only be February, but some West Michigan businesses are already hiring for summer positions, including Michigan's Adventure, who needs employees. The park is hosting a week-long hiring event that started today. On-the-spot interviews will take place from the 20th through the 23rd for most positions. They are hoping to hire 1,100 people for a variety of roles.
Whether you're a college person or a high school student or a retiree, we hire people to help keep our park clean, to run our rides and our water park attractions. We have retail outlets where people can work, admissions, parking. So there are just so many places. Our food and beverage department is huge. So there just should be something for anyone's interest available here at the park.
Michigan's Adventure is scheduled to open for the season over the Memorial Day weekend and runs through the second annual Tricks and Treats event in mid-October. And speaking of summer, the Grand Rapids Parks and Recreation Department is looking for 75 lifeguards to staff city pools for the summer. To be a lifeguard, you must be at least 15 years old and certified. To help applicants become certified, the city is offering free Red Cross certification courses. And another sign of summer are the ferries that travel across Lake Michigan. And while the work to repair the SS Badger continues in Ludington, there are signs it could be wrapping up soon, including that the Badger is now taking reservations online for crossings starting June 14th. There is the potential for earlier crossings to open. Last July, the Badger's 2023 season came to an end when the ramp's counterweight system failed. Work is currently underway on 2 new counterweight systems. And sticking with the outdoors, you have the chance to help shape the future of Silver Lake State Park. The DNR is putting together its next decade of plans and wants the responses to an online survey. The questions include things like how often you go, what time of year you go, and what you use the park for. The DNR says thousands of people have already responded to the survey.
We've had 4,000 responses to the survey so far, which is huge, the most of any of them that I've done for our state parks. And there's questions in there that relate to not just the ORV area, but also camping, the lighthouse, day use area. There's a lot of different interests that are represented here. So we'd like to hear from all of our different users.
The survey is open until March 3rd, and the link is available on our website, 13onyourside.com. And finally, the amphitheater coming to downtown Grand Rapids will get more than $20 million from the Downtown Development Authority. According to Cranes Grand Rapids, the money will cover debt service payments spread out over 20 years. Groundbreaking for the $184 million project is expected to take place in May. Cranes reports the money from the DDA is expected to come from the end of payments for another downtown venue and an increase in tax revenue. Now to some events for this weekend. Several West Michigan communities are celebrating Lunar New Year. That includes the Grand Valley State University Asian Student Union, who is celebrating the Year of the Dragon tomorrow night. There will be lion dancing, sumo wrestling, and other performances. There will also be a red envelope giveaway. The celebrations kick off at 6 p.m. tomorrow night and end at 9:30. It's all taking place at the Kirchhoff Center. The event is free to attend, but as it will be a semi-formal event, attendees aren't asked to dress accordingly. And the city of Kentwood will be celebrating Sunday afternoon. Festivities are taking place at the Hong Kong Plaza on Division Avenue from noon to 5 Sunday. There will be lion dancing there as well, face painting, raffles, food, live music, and more. Plus, kids will have the chance to win a golden ticket prize in their red envelopes. And finally tonight, check this out. A cat from West Michigan is back home with its owner tonight after being missing for 6 years. The Humane Society shared this heartwarming story on its Facebook page. The cat was brought into the shelter last week and staff immediately scanned for a microchip. They contacted the owner, who told them the cat, Daryl, had been missing since October 2017. The shelter says Daryl had been living as an outdoor cat only a half-mile away from their owner, only a half-mile away. Daryl's owner says that they are so happy to have Daryl home and can't believe it was so close this whole time. Shelter officials say this is a good example of why microchipping your pet is crucial.
Even if you think you have a normal routine, that you have a foolproof way of your pet not leaving, you just will never know. And so having your pet microchipped and having that easy way for them to get relocated back to you is so important. And if you do find a stray, it's always important to take them to the shelter, or a lot of emergency vet clinics will do it as well as just scan for that microchip.
The Humane Society offers walk-in microchip clinics Tuesday through Friday from 1 to 4 p.m. and it costs about $20 per animal. But there will be holding a free community microchipping event on March 29 in Wyoming. We have more information about that in this story on 13onyourside.com. And now that you're up to date on the latest news and weather headlines, you can always find more on 13onyourside.com or by downloading our news and weather apps. For now, though, thanks for watching 13 Plus. I'm meteorologist Michael Behrens.